In this video, you will learn how to create a reference page for your essay of argument. Let's start with where the reference page goes on your actual essay document. So I'm going to open up a sample argument essay in Google Docs. So here's a sample argument essay. Notice the properly formatted heading. There's a centered, very interesting and intriguing title, and then we've got some paragraphs here. So your reference page is going to go at the very bottom of your essay. So go to the last line and hit enter to the next line. And you'll need to insert a new page for your reference page. So the way you do this is, if you look at the top of the screen, you have some different options underneath the time. You've got an undo button, a redo button, a little plus sign. There's that A with the lines, and then there's the 3 dots. This is all on the right side of the screen. So you want to select the plus sign. This drop-down menu will appear, and you need to scroll to the bottom of the drop-down menu. There you'll see page break is the last option, and that's what you need to select. So now that I've selected page break, you can see there's a dotted line now that indicates I've inserted a new page to the end of my document. I need to also give a title for my page, for the reference page. So if you look at the top where you have different options for your text, bold, italics, underline, strike through, and then in the center you have options for where you want your text to be aligned on the page, either to the left side of the page, the center, or the right. For the title of the reference page, you want your text to be centered in the middle of the page. So notice I have that option selected in gray for center of the page. And all you need for your title of the reference page is references. So now we're ready to actually add citations. Before we do that, take a minute to pause the video and add a new page and your references title to your own essay document. Okay, now we need to go to Safari, where I have the 3 sources that I used in this essay open. So here are my 3 different sources. Source 1, source 2, and source 3. And I'm going to open a 4th page now in Safari for my citation tool, which is called bibme.org. bibme.org. So this is a free reference page and citation maker. Once you get to the home page of BibMe, you'll see you have a few different options in the blue box. You can choose APA style, MLA style, Chicago style, and then there are even more options on top of those. As you know, here at Howard we use APA style, which is great news for you because most colleges and universities use APA style as well. So you'll have some experience, you'll be ready to go when you get to college. So go ahead and select APA style. The next screen will give you an option to cite different types of sources. You could do journals, websites, books, videos, and lots of other different types of sources. Most likely you only used websites for this assignment, so make sure website is selected. And then you can see underneath there's a box where we can copy and paste the actual URL of the websites that you used. So let's go to my source 1. I'm going to select the link, copy it, and then paste it in this box here. Then I'll select search website. Okay, we can see that my search yielded 1 result. And if I look at the title of this result, it's the same as the title of the article that I used. So this is correct. This is the source that I want to use. So I press select. The next screen will show you the information that they were able to grab from that website. And then you select Final Step. The final step gives you the option to fill in any missing or incorrect information. So you just need to double check that the article title is correct, that the author's first and last name are written correctly, that the URL is correct, the date that it was published is correct, and the date that you accessed it is correct. Now I actually accessed this yesterday, so I'm going to change this date to April 3rd and create my citation. Okay, so here we can see my citation. The one that you just created will be in yellow, highlighted in yellow. You select Copy and Paste. You should get a screen that tells you that your citation has been copied to your clipboard. Now we go back to the reference page that we added to the Google Doc. Oops. Okay. We want to go to the next line of the reference page and then paste the information we just copied. So there it is. One important thing, you want to make sure that this text is aligned to the left side of the page. So at the top, you can see that right now it's aligned to the center. That's why that center box is grayed out. So you just want to select the left side. Now this is a little interesting, the way you format your reference page. You want the author's last name, which is Albright, to stick out. So we need to press Enter and then space this text over. Enter again and space that text over. And the reason is, again, you want the author's last name to stand out. All right, moving on to source 2. Here's my second source. I'm going to select the URL, copy it, go back to BidMe, paste the URL here, search websites, and it's the only result that comes up. It's the correct result, so I'm going to select it. They found some information. Great. Go to the final step. Everything is filled in. Excellent. And I'll create my citation. So here it is, the newest one in yellow. Copy and paste that. Back to Google Docs. Again, you want to make sure that it's aligned to the left side of the page and press paste. So here again, we need to press Enter and space that over, Enter, Enter. So you can start to see what this page should look like. You want the author's names on the left side to stick out, and they should be in alphabetical order. So far, so good. We've got Albright. A comes before Elliot. E. Looking good. Oops. Okay, last source. Copy the URL. Paste it into BidMe. Search for it. There's our result. Select that. And go to the final step. It looks like there may be some things we need to fill in for this one. We've got the article title, that's good. We don't have an author's name. So let's go back and see if we can find the author's name. Aha, there it is. Anthony Rousseau, right underneath the picture in the article. So I'll go back to BibMe. Oops. And add his name. First name, Anthony. Last name, Rousseau. And let's see if anything else is missing. Ooh, the date that it was published is missing. Let's see if we can get that as well. Back to the website. There it is, right under the title, also under the picture. October 27th, 2015. So we need to add that. That's important information. And then we can go ahead and create the citation. There it is in yellow. Copy and paste. Back to Google Docs. Okay, so I have my third source in here now. I just need to finish up the formatting of this page. So notice I have the cursor on the second line of my last source, right next to the word system. I want to hit the enter key once, as if I'm trying to get to the next line. And then in the top bar of options, if you look all the way to the right, there's tab buttons. It looks like, you know, little lines of text and then arrows going two different ways. So you want the arrow that's pointed to the right, hit that one time. And now you can see the reference page is properly formatted. We've got the author's names all the way on the left side sticking out so that they're easy to see. They're in alphabetical order. Albright, Elliott, Rousseau. So this is properly formatted. And I've got 3 sources, which is exactly what you need for this essay. So now you can go back to Schoology and click the link for bibme.org and use that website to format your citations for this reference page. Good luck!